There are three first amended motions to revoke unadjudicated probation. The defendant is on probation for evading arrest or detention with a motor vehicle in each of these cases, right? Third degree fire. The first, well, these are failures to report. Look on. There was a motion to revoke probation filed on February 20th, which alleged those first three grounds of failing to report August, September, and October 2024, failing to provide verification of community service hours, failing to pay court assessed fees. And then later on, the first amended gets filed on March 27th of 25. Like 5 weeks later, and it alleges failing to report to the probation office. All right. In August, which is already in the first one, December of 2024, which is a new month, January and February. So we have allegations that he failed August, September, October. Nothing in November.
He was in jail.
He was in jail. Then was he released from jail? And then December, January, February. Half a year. How much time does he have credit on all this? Please. Okay, while we're looking that up, what's the deal?
The agreement is for him to go to sick pay. And
What's the deal? Why is he not reporting? Because the one thing you have to do is report. I don't care. I mean, I do care. You can fail to do everything else with good reasons, but if you fail to report unless you're physically unable, then you're not on supervision. And I open the door for one, I open the door for everybody. If there aren't consequences that are severe, you got to report. You got to show up. If you don't show up, you're marked absent and you're gone. And probation is a waste of everybody's time. We can't be searching for how many 5,000 people? Roughly 5,000 people. Whatever's good for you, they can go. I want the Rodney Broussard rule. I'm going to not report for a while, and then when y'all catch me, then I'll be able to get out of jail free. You don't have 166 days. 5 months. So what was the deal? I mean, he had the first one, then he's in custody, then he gets out and he just doesn't do it again?
Exactly.
Well, how many chances do you get?
Well, the first one, whenever August, I actually got picked up that day that I was going to my probation.
Yeah.
Warrant.
Whatever.
No, really.
Everybody says that. The point is you weren't there.
Yes, that.
but he had a warrant out in Louisiana and he was arrested. He was in jail.
Yeah, it was literally some unfortunate circumstances. Anyone like that
This
out.
stretch becomes a fact-checking crossfire. The defendant blames custody, homelessness, and unfortunate circumstances, but the judge keeps narrowing the question to one thing. When were you free and still didn't report? Probation clarifies he completed only initial intake in late July and then never returned. The judge frames that as trying to fool the court, 9 months of probation with almost no contact, unless custody truly covered the whole period, which it didn't.
Anyone like that out. Sorry.
Okay. Well, if you're in custody, you can't report. I mean, it would be a defense. But when were you not in custody? When were you free and didn't report? That's what I
I got
want.
out very end of December. Like
So
2 days
August,
before Christmas.
September, and October of 24, you're in custody?
Yes, sir.
Is that right? Well, why would we file that if he's in custody? He can't report if he's
I
in
believe he was-
custody.
I believe he was in custody August and September.
No, I wasn't, man. Got picked up August 14th.
Which she'll know.
If he was in custody somewhere else, Judge, I'm not gonna have that information.
Where were you in custody in August?
Louisiana. He had a
So-
Louisiana warrant.
He was in custody here.
Well, they picked me up here August 14th, over Louisiana water.
And then you went to Louisiana in December, was there for a couple of days, they let you out.
So I was there for about a week and a half. And then I got out right a few days before Christmas. And then the holidays and then January. So pretty much I looked like January and then I was. And then I missed January and February. And then they immediately picked me up on warrant for that. And when I got out, they really have a place to stay or anything, you know, it's not the right thing or anything. I have no means of transportation due to situations that I put myself in. Because of the unfortunate thing, that kind of it's not really, I don't have a place to stay or really count on. I took myself in to report and go to make those calls to make sure that I was able to go to push it. Because failures on my end, but also through some very stagnant circumstances. That's where it's very a good environment. That's when we.
It was in September when I talked to your brother. He was bringing you up to the program. And that was September 13th. So you weren't in custody.
Could be off by a month.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the answer? What months did he fail to report?
January and February 2025. For certain.
And he got out in July. He got put on probation on July 24th.
Yes, ma'am.
And he did not report in August and September.
I know, but if they're in custody,
Yeah.
they can't do that. And that's the question is, it seems, I know what he's saying, what we're saying, but it's not
August.
matching. I want to know what the truth is. And that's why I want to know what is accurate.
It's possible he was in custody in August. It's possible he had report in August. We don't have that exact date, but he was released in December. The amended.
How often was he supposed to report?
And well, he went to his initial intake in Beaumont, then he never reported to me. So I've never actually seen him in the office, but he should be reporting at least every month or 2 months. When he
But
got
they're
out.
ordered to like once a week, once a month.
Mhm. But I never saw him to get an assessment to see where he was gonna
Oh,
be
he absconded from it.
before he ever saw me in the office.
Explain that.
Well, he, like I said a minute ago, he was picked up.
No, he hadn't been picked up for half a year. He's been available to report.
Since the.
How many times since you were released in July, how many times have you been to our probation office?
One time,
One time?
yes.
For
One time?
initial intake.
Yeah.
One time
End of July.
in July.
End of July, I enrolled into the probation. program.
Okay. It's May.
But then in August, I was picked up and I'd gone to jail.
So you've been on probation for 9 months and you only reported at the beginning?
The very first report after he got put on probation.
9 months you've been
It's
in
not-
custody?
The judge,
No, I want to know that. You lie to me and you're gone.
No. You're on.
Go ahead. Try to trick me. You're gone. I got 3 cases here. And you're looking at what, 10 years on each one? Go ahead. Try to fool me. You tell me in 9 months that you hadn't been able to find your way to the probation office?
he was in custody for 5.
I want to know if he was in custody for 9 months. If he was, if that's fine. But if he wasn't, shame on him, because that's what I'm being led to.
That's the dates that he was in Jefferson County.
In Jefferson County, it was
Now the
September.
record firms up. The court identifies confirmed custody windows and isolates the real reporting failures. August, January, and February, months when he could have checked in but didn't. The judge also connects the Louisiana situation to the same underlying evading incident, suggesting a repeated refusal to learn consequences. Even as the parties talk safety treatment as a solution, The judge warns about creating a loophole precedent. Skip probation, get caught, then get help.
It was September 18th to 12/24. So that's a little less than 3 months. Then he's in Jefferson County, 3/25 to 5/25, May,
That's to today.
today. So then we've got from 12/12, well, he was released in August, you said? Or July?
He was put on probation at the end of July.
Okay, so we have something in August we don't know about. He never reported in August at all. Then he gets put in our jail on September 18th. He's released on 12/12.
To go to Louisiana, but he was only staying about a week and a half in Louisiana.
Okay.
So he didn't fail, he failed to report January, February.
All right.
In August.
April.
August, January, February. Okay, 3 months. That fair?
It's fair.
But you can't do anything else. You got to report or you're AWOL. You ever been to the military? When you go AWOL, they arrest you and you're in the brig. They don't put you on the front lines. You're in the brig. But you got 3 cases here. And what was going on in Louisiana?
It's the same case.
It's not the same case. It had to be a different case, sir.
He evaded
What happened in Jefferson County, Louisiana doesn't have any responsibility over, we do. What happened?
What he's saying, Judge, is that he evaded police in
The
Texas.
same thing?
Into Louisiana and evaded those police in Louisiana. Same day.
Do we have a problem learning a lesson?
Yes.
Okay, so it says. What's the status of the case in Louisiana,
doesn't care.
Mr. Galmore? What's the status of
I
Louisiana?
don't have a judgment or anything from Louisiana. What was the outcome?
Yeah, I went there and took it part and put me on probation. I'm on probation. It started in January.
Okay, I think I know. So what are we doing then? Now, what do we want to do? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the state and the defense.
I want to let him go to safety and see if he can be better this time. He was only on probation,
The court
really.
pivots to resolution. The defendant pleads true to the failure to report allegation in each case, acknowledging that's enough to revoke and impose prison time. Still, the judge chooses continuation instead of revocation, on the condition of entering and completing a substance abuse facility and signing new terms. The tone is reluctant mercy. The judge grants one more structured chance, while making clear the same leniency won't be endlessly repeated.
Probation, really, for a couple of months. He got out of jail. He didn't report. He should have definitely reported. But I'm hoping that if we send him to safety, he can continue all 3 of these probations and his Louisiana probation. And if he doesn't, we'll revoke him and we'll sentence him to prison.
That's pretty. Okay. All right. What we're about to do is what's going to be called the Rodney Broussard rule from now on. You get to do this and you get a chance to go to safety. Is that what we want to open the door? What's good for him is good for everybody. Is that the message we want to send? You can scamper out for a few months and we're here to help you. Okay. Do it. No, we've got to force you to do the right thing. I'm reluctant to open that door for everybody because that's what I'm going to do. But I'll do it. Everybody gets this then. All right, on these first amended motions, the state, you failed to report in allegation 4 in each of these cases. Is that true or untrue? Are you pleading true to that voluntarily and because it is true? You understand that plea of true
Yes.
and knowing plea of true is enough to grant a motion to revoke probation? The probation can be revoked. You can then be found guilty and sentenced up to the full range of punishment. Knowing that, do you insist on pleading true today in each of these allegations?
Yeah.
Right. In each case, 1813, 2223, and 2222. Okay. Even though there's enough evidence to revoke, I'm going to continue you on probation. And there will be terms and conditions of probation, which will include an additional term of entering and successfully completing the substance abuse felony punishment facility. Sign those. Those are all the 3 cases. You will be continued on probation, and we'll see where that goes.
Thank you, Judge.
What are we doing on this?
It's good going.
Why?
It's a case I've discussed with you.
And Your Honor,
Something.
I advised Mr. Dusler, the defendant's brother is also in jail for murder, and this tampering arises out of that murder.